There is no second pass. How's it going, guys? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, back again for another stream. How's it going, guys? The Crypto Chaos does not stop tonight. Or does it? Oh, it never ends. It never ends with the Crypto Chaos. I'm drinking a little bit of whiskey tonight. It's feeling a little good. A little better than it did yesterday. Right? Although, was I worried? No, I was not worried. Why should you be? When you've been in the space this long, you're not worried at all. It's just another day. Just another day. Oh, speaking of just another day to get the cameras right. Damn. Alright, so how's it going, guys? Hopefully you didn't sell your bags off yet. Hopefully you're still holding on to something. Hopefully everything, man. Hopefully you didn't sell anything. Hopefully you bought something maybe down in this huge dip. My God, it's been amazing. I've been buying every single day. I don't even know where to start. It's been a long weekend. But yeah, hopefully you guys did good. We've got a lot of stuff to cover today. Man, I have no idea. I haven't even really been paying attention. I've been kind of like sitting here, just like sitting on my hands. I bought some Jasmine. Jasmine, of course, was down a huge amount. Still is pretty much testing those lower levels, trying to break out of that downward trend it's been in for, oh my God, like months now. Months. Just while I'm talking about Jasmine, let's take a look real quick. As you can see right here, look at this great buy zone right now for you to be accumulating Jasmine. Still has not broken above the downward trend we have been on for a long time. Long time, since back in December, the beginning of December, we started creating this downward trend. And it's not the first one either. This is the second one. Market manipulation, I do say. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. So that's what I've been DCing a lot into. Some other coins as well. I've got Swift coin, some other little ones here we talk about. And yeah. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff, guys, coming our way soon. All right, let's get into our daily routine, guys. Let's get into it. Booyah. Jasmine. Yes, Jasmine. Bitcoin sitting at 101. Just a hair under, or hair over 101, really. 101.1. 101.100. We've got, basically the Bulls and the Bears right now. I've got them out of reach. No, my Bulls and Bears are out of reach. I usually play with my toys on stream. But yeah, it looks like the Bulls and the Bears right now have this kind of in a lock zone. We're at the top, really, where all the buy zones are placed. Again, options expired on Friday, like I told you guys. It's been a pretty good time to buy in the market. And we got a golden ticket at the very beginning of February, which is incredible. You never see that every day. So right now what we're looking at Bitcoin pretty much in the buy zone. We're going to be looking at them purchasing somewhere within the 100K on the spot, and then we create a new layer of support. Let's get back at like 91. So we did create a little bit lower level of support, and I have to show you guys this. I did not plan for this. Okay, I'm going to review it later again too. But on Friday, I left you guys with this, and it's so troll. I mean, I was trolling, obviously. I do every single night. I always touch the super bear target of 87K down there as a joke, but it looks like it actually kind of almost played out. We actually did go all the way back down to 91, and then pop back up on our super bear target. It's absurd. I cannot believe it lined up just like that. It's insane. You can't make this stuff up. And anyone who can tell you where Bitcoin's going is a freaking liar, right? It's full of shit. Anyway, so last night, that Friday, we were predicting a bear target. You know, I was looking more bullish at the time because we were already kind of getting that dip, kind of a fake out before the next run up. And because of these options expiring, I thought, oh, we're probably going to get a bit of a pullback upward into our baseline target. That's kind of where I was more looking at last time. But we actually drew the bear target, and we hit it pretty much spot on. And then on top of that, I don't normally go this far out, but I just did that for trolling, and we hit it like almost... It's just like a little inverted. Look at that. It's so silly. Anyway, I don't want to spend much more time on that. But I cannot stop laughing about it. It's so silly. So stupid. All right, moving on. So yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking at our new support level, which I don't think we're going to have to retest. We'll see. We'll see what happens on the market tomorrow. If Trump wants to make those deals, that's what it's all about right now. Other than that, yeah, we're basically going to be trading right now between... looks like 105 and 91. And so the next level of the test, local level support would be 95, 94 and some change. So that's what we're kind of looking at tonight. Into the foreign market open, which is going to happen here in about an hour. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so that's what we see on the book map as well for the market orders. Again, guys, don't be stupid, right? Don't be paying for something you get for free. There's all this information's out there for free. You don't need paying someone, especially if you're just tracking Bitcoin. Nothing any coin, any niche coin in particular. Kevin, how's it going? You got your pepperoni money? Hell yeah! My guy Kevin in the house. He got his pepperoni. Oh, we burned ours. Crap. I think we burned all of our paper, our paper hand money. Yeah, I'm glad you got yours. Yeah, I got a decent amount. I'm glad I got a couple swing trades out in the last couple weeks that have made me enough money to live for a while. I did get, of course, laid off in the first week of January. That sucked. It sucked. Anyway, moving on. 36,434 billion on the national debt. Of course, debt clock is accumulating, as well as the Doge clock. I like to see this here. I want to get more information as to how they're calculating that. But, I mean, this is all kind of a guesstimate anyway. I know some of these targets don't always line up as well with David Schweikirk and his targets and outlooks for the economy. But anyway, that's where we're currently at. I think I don't even remember where we were last time. I want to say in a few days it's probably up another 10 billion a day still, even with the Doge savings. Hasn't really saved us a ton of money yet. We need to save $1 trillion, Senor Elon Musk. Okay. Anyway, Focus One, welcome back to the stream, Focus. How's it going? Hopefully you stayed sane during the last weekend. Yeah, it's been a wild ride, my guy. A wild ride. Are you ready to go to freaking Thailand yet? I'm ready, man. I just need to sell this house. So that's what I'm waiting for. I actually replaced the door, if you guys noticed. It's not the same door anymore. I had it replaced. Getting the house pretty much up to par for showing. It should be done by the end of this week, and then hopefully sell the house before March, so I can get out and do some traveling, man. I want to do some traveling. That's my plan. After last night's crash, no, Focus, no. Did you like sit on your hands? Are you just sitting on your hands though? If you're doing that, you're fine. You're fine, man. Or hopefully you didn't make any rash decisions. Wow. Fear and Greed for Stonks sitting at 44 today. Actually a little higher than I thought. They're right in between the needle. We'll see how what happens tomorrow when Trump comes out with that Canadian deal, hopefully soon. Fear and Greed for Stonks is back in 72. This is amazing. It's like we did nothing. My bags are still down a little bit. I have been, moving some stuff around during this, but mostly just sitting on my hands and buying in with some dry power I had left over. Not much left, really, to be honest. Paid myself so I can pay my bills, and bought some more Jasmine, and I bought some more of, what's that other project we're looking at? SwiftCoin, yeah, SwiftCoin. Yeah, I've been hanging out with Rob and his gang, guys, just to let you know. I've been picking up SwiftCoin Onyx. It's been going like crazy in the last few weeks. I've been glad to be in that crew. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. And again, I'm still on his live streams. Whenever Rob wants me on the evenings, I am gonna be there rightly after this show. All right, moving on. 108.69 for the Dixie. Still hanging on to the 108. We need this to come down so all coins can run. So still looking kind of bullish for the dollar at the moment. We need to see this thing pull back and rip downward, and I think it's all around the corner, right around the corner, because we have to weaken the dollar for us to be happy in our market. All right, so and for Trump to prove that he can help the markets out too. That's the entire thing he ran on was stock market looks good, Trump is doing good, right? So that's the whole idea. Top 100, crypto is still looking orange, kind of rolling over. Oh, it's the hour. That's fine. On the day, looking really good. On the day, looking really good. This thing was completely red. I was my favorite color for like 2 days straight. I was in heaven. But now we got to jump back to it. We got to jump back to it. And of course, look at that. Bitcoin shares moving on in to celebrate with us as the markets are all up. Holy crap, guys. Look at this. XCN, that's Onyx, up 26% on the day. That's the top mover today on the top 100. What about the 200? And guys, as we're getting into the bull market and the altcoin run on the season, right? I'm going to be going through the top 500 mostly just to see what the big movers are on the day, just so we get a feel for how the money is moving. Because we are moving now into a different, we're going into crypto summer, man. Crypto summer's here. Almost. I mean, it's basically here. I mean, it's February. This is the beginning of every bull run after the 4th year in, after the halving, right? Year after the halving. Yeah, this is where we're at. Anyway, so, it looks like ARK is moving up 44% on the day. My God, Toshi, if you guys are in that meme coin. I don't touch meme coins with a 10-foot pole. Sometimes I dive into Doge for nostalgia, but not much these days. Top 300, what are we looking at? Anon, like anonymous. Hey, Anon. Wow. Really? Oh, I already put mine. Oh crap! I hung my anonymous mask up. But yeah, desync 36%. MLG, really? Like Major League Gaming? What? This is what 3060 no scope? That's got to be a meme. Yeah, of course. Going back to the early 2000s, Call of Duty era kind of stuff. Counter-Strike. And, those guys. What is that? The Gray's currency? There's some really weird stuff here, guys. Popping off. What else we got in the 300, 400? XPR's moving up 70%. I've been hearing that's a darling for a lot of people. I don't personally invest into that particular project, but it's been moving. 400, 500, and we're looking at Lo-Fi up 44%, and Mobi. Those are the big noticeable ones on the day. All right, moving into Bitcoin dominance, guys. Still sitting at 60+%, right? This has got to get underneath 55%. We may not have it, guys. We may not get it. It may be a weird, awkward, like, Bitcoin's going to take all the liquidity, run for all the strategic reserves, all in the world, government stage, right? Right, whatever. And, we may just get nothing but, sideways actions for a lot of our altcoins for a while. Maybe we'll get some that kind of pop off. It might get a mixed bag this year. I'm just going to say it. Until something really rears its ugly head and says this time is totally different, we don't know. But I'm speculating, right, as everyone else is. And I'm speculating that Bitcoin, if it does continue its market dominance and adoption, it will not stop. It will not stop. All right, moving on. Okay, top. No, this is my favorite metric. No, this is of course not. No, this is the top 10 in our space, guys. Where are we looking at today? Cardano sitting in number 10 slot. Chainlink number 11. Avalanche creeping back up to 12. Pretty bullish on Avalanche. My God, that thing's been down. Look at this, $28. Talk about a massive buy opportunity, man. Oh my God, I'm thinking about maybe rolling the bag back into Avalanche soon. That is, man, look at that. $28. Are you kidding me? I wonder how far it fell. It probably didn't roll back up yet. That's probably why. It came up a little bit. Damn, it was down to freaking $22 on the low. What? $23, $22. That's crazy. Still looking pretty good buying opportunity for Avalanche. If you guys believe in that project, I think it's still a $300 coin by the end of the cycle. We'll see. But I mean, to me, it's no brainer. I mean, once we get to the end of the year, gaming kind of takes off. I think that coin's going to be in the spotlight. I'm definitely going to be buying back in, probably in the middle of the year. What else we got here? After last night's crash, no. Adjusted your leverage position. You're still saying okay. Hopefully you're not dealing around, playing around with too much leverage there, Focus. Man, I don't want to see you get hurt, my guy. All right, Stellar. Stellar sitting in, number 11, 13, right? Yeah, Sui coming back up to 14. It's not down too far, but yeah, it's still kind of there. And of course, honorable mention to Jasmine, currently sitting at 70. Wow, holding on to 70 this down? Really? Are you kidding me? Jasmine's down to 70, right? I mean, what, at two and some change? 2.6 cents? Are you kidding me? That's a freaking insane buy right now. I cannot believe it held the market cap too with the price action. All right, moving on. My favorite metric in our entire space. How many Bitcoin are left on exchanges for everyone to buy, to everyone to dig their hand in the bucket and dig out what's left? This is it, guys. 2.17 million. Still sitting around that range. We've been in this range now for about a week. About a week. Yep. So we're probably going to see a new low for the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges. Again, that's every exchange in the world getting less and less as we get bought up every day. And then, of course, it's been a while since we looked at just Coinbase. I like to do that from time to time. This is what's left on Coinbase, guys. 708,000 currently. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net. Get back down here, too, of course. Fidelity sitting at 214,000. BlackRock's IBIT shares sitting at 576,000. And Grayscale at 202. Holding on to those biddies. And MicroStrategy, did they announce their buy today? I don't know if they did. 471,000 could be higher today. It's crazy how fast they're creeping up. All right, and then we got the Bitcoin rainbow chart telling you to still be accumulating until 128K as the days go by. The opportunity is getting farther and farther away from you. As we just looked at this a few weeks ago, and it was 125,000 for us to be between our buy zone currently and that now, and accumulation to still cheap now is at 128K and above to 177. That's nuts, guys. We're still early. All right, top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still holding at number 7. Nothing new has changed here. Although I'm still taking a look at NVIDIA. It's still down. Look at that. 2.8 trillion. When, of course, it was already exceeding everything except for gold not too long ago. Before the DeepSeek crash. All right, see what we got in the news today. Ooh, look at this. Thailand SEC exchange embraces blockchain. Plans to launch DLT-backed debt instrument trading system. That's kind of bullish for Thailand. And anything is good for, in my opinion. I want to go there. I'd love to go there on Bitcoin. Let's see. Don't Die frameworks. I got a whole bunch of stuff, of course, to share with you guys in the Twitter segment. But I don't really have too much to catch up today on the articles. It's been kind of a FUD-filled day. The biggest thing that happened today was, of course, Trump had kind of pushed back the tariffs with Mexico. I think they're giving him a month, right? And I think he's in negotiations right now with Trudeau. But that's the big thing, right? Bitcoin nears 100K as Trump pauses Mexico tariffs for 1 month. Exactly what I just mentioned. That's the big one. I don't want to read it to you guys. You guys have probably heard about this all damn day, right? What else is going on in the chat? Aaron Berger's in the house. Hey, how's it going, my guy? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So the top 3 narratives to watch. It's all just kind of hope and FUD. No real news. This week, though, we're supposed to get some big plans for crypto and our U.S. government, for those in the U.S. What else we got? Chance of Bitcoin tanking 75K doubles as Trump's tariffs. That's like a whole day ago. There's nothing new on cryptonews.com. What else we got here? Emerging crypto gems, the next big investment in blockchain. Yeah, it's all, like I said, hopium, FUD. Come on, this might be a short stream tonight, guys. Jeez. XRP crashes to 300 million as 300 million sell-off triggers liquidated. Yeah, it's all FUD. What else we got? Trump orders creation of sovereign wealth fund. sovereign wealth fund, which is still not our Bitcoin treasury. I'm sure Bitcoin Magazine's just losing their freaking mind by now. Every time I can just see by the end of the stream what they're going to have posted up there. Shitcoin strategic reserve, not Bitcoin strategic reserve. Yeah. Okay. The U.S. President signed an executive order directing the creation of a sovereign wealth fund. The Treasury and the Commerce departments are to spearhead the effort. Though Bitcoin wasn't mentioned in the signing, the fund could conceivably house the government's Bitcoin holdings. Okay, so they're speculating on that too. Again, guys, it's just all FUD and hopium. There really is no news today. There really isn't. What else we got? Come on, get something breaking. I really didn't see anything all day that was like newsworthy, other than what Kanye's wife was wearing at the Grammys, right? What in the world was that? I cannot show that on the stream either. Okay, U.S. Bitcoin ETFs see 5 billion inflows in January. That's crazy. Yeah, we just talked about the SEC in Thailand launching that. Yeah, it's all hope FUD. The tariff, the trade war, yada yada yada. Bitcoin dominance nears 4-year high. Yeah. U.S. Senator hints latest EO could mean the U.S. buying Bitcoin. Of course, we're buying Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time. And we got that in the Twitter segment as well, which looks like we're coming up to really quickly because there's no news today, guys. Polkadot, the multi-chain network, worth knowing about. Yeah, this is just all hope and FUD. Everyone has got nothing to post today. So they're listing all these articles on basically, did you know this about this blockchain? Are you invested in this? This has a 10x. That has a 100x. Blah. I mean, it's just, yeah. There's nothing today. XRP becomes second favorite altcoin. Yeah, this is all nothing articles. U.S. Marshals ignores Senator Lummis deadline to explain seized. What? Silk Road Bitcoin. That's interesting. We could probably take a look at that. Up only phase commencing after crypto market correction completes, according to closely followed trader. Yeah, hopium. What else we got? President Trump, tariff trigger. Yeah. Trump tariffs. We've got El Salvador news as well to talk about in the Twitter segment as well. All right, what's going on with the U.S. Marshals as they ignore Cynthia Lummis's deadline to explain seize Silk Road Bitcoin? I think that's just, explaining why they were moving it around and doing everything else. Remember all the weird stuff that was happening before the end of the year? That was, before Trump took office. It was like a few days before Trump took office. So this is probably related to that. Based on historical sales data, the service has sold approximately 195,000 Bitcoin between 2014 and 2023 for a total approximate value of $366.5 million, which, guys, adjusted for inflation, is in 10 years? Is probably much less than that, right? So at the current market prices, these same Bitcoin would be worth $18.9 billion. That's why one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin, guys. Right? That's why one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. Whoa. Focus says she's hot, so I'll allow it. Are you talking about Lummis? She's like 70 years old. God. What do we got here? When Silk Road was shut down in 2013, U.S. authorities seized laptops from Allbrick containing hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. Yeah, we know the story. The pattern raises serious questions about the service's approach to managing the liquidating of Bitcoin. At the time of writing, U.S. Marshals have not responded to Lummis's letter, and the Bitcoin is still trading for 994,000. Yeah, that's when they covered this article. This is old. 4.2% decrease in the day. Yeah, because of the Trump tariff sell-off at the beginning of the morning. Anyway, so what's Bitcoin Magazine complaining about today? Anything interesting? Power play, how Bitcoin's institutionalization will reshape the world on its future? Nothing. Yeah, nothing really here for them. Forget about the ECB. Secnia, I can't even pronounce that. Should embrace Bitcoin or on its own terms. Buying and holding Bitcoin is the best strategy to navigate the Trump tariff war. Yeah, it's all hopium here as well. All right, so what's really going on in the news, right? This is where we get down, of course, to Twitter, guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, here's my page. You guys, I mean, it's pretty recognizable. You see my avatar and everything. Yeah, you get it. Anyway, so if you guys like what you're seeing today, please like, subscribe, do all the things, and let's get on with it. Get on with it. $1.47 Canadian dollar. against the $1, U.S. dollar. Canadian dollar falls in early trade to reach weakest since 2003. Yikes! Of course, with the U.S. tariff war going on with Canada. And then Ash Crypto shared this. Call back to my one of my favorite shows in the 90s. My buddy Wolvie sitting there. He's like, he misses Gary so much now because the market has fallen so hard. It's so troll. Anyway, Cardano ADA founder Charles Hoskinson says, well, we're still working on some of the details, but they're under NDA. But Cardano, guys, look at what he says. Look at what he says.
Working on some of the deals that are under NDA. Can't say anything yet, but some momentum on it. Broadening the scope a little bit, having some fun with it. We'll see where it takes us. There's no huge urgency, but we're getting it done. And meeting a very special person towards the end of the month. Can't say who it is. Just get stuff set up.
Can't say who. Yep, so he can't say who. But apparently, like the whole Doge assembly, right? He was supposed to be on the board to help instruct our policymakers on what our asset class is, and that would be my guess is what's going on there. But I would not be surprised as well if there is a Cardano or ADA play here as well. Just saying. The banks and the government have colluded together to financially enslave people. Yes, guys. Of course, that moves into our dystopian future, where of course AI and robots are taking over the world, and crypto is going to be used, of course, to facilitate that connection. Guys, if you're a driver, telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a writer, a journalist, a bookkeeper, a receptionist, a bank teller, what are you doing? You're going to be replaced in like a month. Maybe not a month. Maybe like next year. If you're a travel agent, a factory worker, a customer service representative, a fast food worker, of course, I'm going back to fast food. Where the hell's my hat? I gotta get back to work. Damn it! It's been a while since I wore this hat or my McDonald's hoodie, man. Damn, I missed opportunity. But you know what? We didn't have that big of a down day on Friday, so we're just kind of recovering now. But anyway, fast food workers and, of course, your friends and family are not safe from this robot and AI attack. Their jobs will be taken, especially their bedroom duties with your wife or family member. Hopefully it's your girlfriend or wife. Anyway, that is, of course, our dystopian segment segue for the day. Let's what's going on. What's going on with the financial institutions enslaving us as they have already been. Just you haven't woken up to it yet, maybe. Hopefully you have. But anyway, brilliant. A 12-year-old girl, guys. All of this was said by a 12-year-old girl. Clearly articulates the central banking scam and has captured every sovereign country in the language of a 12-year-old girl that even she can understand. I thought this was just brilliant. I cannot believe this.
Have you ever wondered why Canada is in debt? Have you ever wondered why the government forces Canadians to pay so many taxes? Have you ever wondered why the bankers from the largest private banks are becoming wealthier and the rest of us are not? What I have discovered is the banks and the government have colluded to financially enslave the people of Canada. The government borrows money from the private banks. They then lend the debt-based money to Canada with compounded interest. The government then continues to increase taxation of Canadians year after year in order to pay back the interest on the exponentially growing national debt. What results is inflation. The government gave the banks the ability to loan out money that doesn't exist in the form of loans. They click a key on a computer and generate the fake money out of thin air. They don't actually have it in their bank vaults. Presently, the banks only have $4 billion on reserve, but they have loaned out over $1.5 trillion. It's their freedom and they need to be stopped. It said the following, and I hope that all of you remember this. Never doubt that a small group of people can change the world.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Explained by a freaking 12-year-old girl. Why can't everyone understand, right? Why can't everyone understand? They are printing our money into oblivion, and they're, sadly, they're making her pay forward with it, you know, like we're paying, we're moving it forward. We're moving it forward. It sucks. What did, of course, Jerome Powell say? He said, yeah, we're...
U.S. federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
We're borrowing from future generations like her. Oh, man, it hurts me. It gives me the feels, man. God damn it. How's it going? How's it going? Ethan in the house. Do you think the Asian markets will react as they open? Trump was able to handle Mexico and Canada, but with tariffs, we're still going to go for China. What's my opinion? My opinion is they're probably still going for China, for sure. I think they're on like 10%, right? 10% tariffs, and they're even looking at increasing that. But the thing is, we want some of this to happen. Why? Because it's going to weaken the dollar, and if it weakens the dollar, it's going to, of course, move the economy, right? It's going to move the economy strongly in our favor, and especially in our favor with crypto. So yeah, I think it's going to happen. We're going to get the trade war still on with China, but in the grand scheme of things, I think once we get the whole Canada and Mexico thing out of whack, then yeah, we're moving forward. We're moving forward, and I don't think again, Trump did this as a strategy. What are they going to do? Say no? I mean, they have to. They have to go along with it to survive. If they don't, which I just showed you the Canadian dollar fell like hardcore. It hasn't been that low since, or that weak since 2003, was it? Oh my God, was it 2003? Not 13? Yeah, like 2003. That's crazy. So yeah, I really do feel like yeah, they have no choice. They're gonna either become a third world country, or they're gonna have to adapt to the demands of the U.S. It is what it is. We're the bad guys now, I guess. Sorry, Canadians. Sorry. So yeah, the four types of headaches you can get, guys. You got migraine, hypertension, stress, and you have altcoins during this sell-off. I love it. I love it. And then, yeah, Senator Lummis, she said this. If you guys have not caught this yet, this was a great interview at the beginning of the year with Lummis and Nico. Believe it or not, Nico from Simply Bitcoin. Awesome guys. I love watching Simply Bitcoin every once in a while. I catch their show. But yeah, he interviewed Lummis at the beginning of the year. It was a great interview. It's about 45 minutes long. I'm not playing it here. But yeah, I mean, I could probably play a quick segment.
And by starting at that local level, you can have a huge impact as well, because the state lawmakers are willing to try out.
Do they actually read the letter?
Oh yeah, they do. They absolutely do. And they also respond to them, and they interact with them. Well, and don't have the income. Some of them don't even have a single staff member that's helping them. Imagine trying to cover all that,
Dennis. And you guys, you too, on the federal level, Senator Lummis, Dennis Porter. On the state level, you guys are the vanguard of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Initiative in the United States. Senator Lummis, last question. You've claimed that Bitcoin can be used to cut the national debt by half. I believe the year was 2045.
I think we got burned 1.5.
Could you? What is the process? Could you break that down?
Yeah. Okay. Let's say that we did convert some of our existing assets into Bitcoin. 200,000 a year for 5 years. Hold for 20 years. Over that time, we've modeled it. We know that since inception, Bitcoin has grown about 55% per year. But that number is not infinitely sustainable. It's going to start declining. So on a decline curve, it'll go to 45, 35, 25. And we've projected it out. So in 20 years, we believe that a $1 million reserve 20 years from now would be roughly half of our current national debt.
There we go. That's all I want to play from that segment. But guys, 45-minute interview with Senator Lummis. Of course, she's in charge of enacting our Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. It's in the cards, guys. It's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. And it's going to me, personally, it should be a complete shadow initiative. I mean, we should not know when it's coming. They should not know when it's coming. No other country should know. We should just do it, without anyone knowing what's going on. All of a sudden, we see a giant... Where's Godzilla? Oh, no! No! My Godzilla candle fell. But yeah, anyway. We should get a goddamn Godzilla candle one day. We're going to wake up to a Godzilla candle. And, the market is going to be glorious. And we have no idea what's going to happen until they make the announcement. We're going to make a big guess. But, of course, that's because...
Bitcoin's powered by chaos. When Godzilla walks onto the playground, all your models, they're all going to be destroyed.
All right, moving on. This is crazy, guys. I should have rolled our dystopian future segment into this. I forgot about this one. We've got a couple things actually. We've got this one. So now there's an AI Zoom call application.
But what if I tell you that I'm actually not in front of the cam right now? And this is an AI-generated live stream that moves in sync with my voice. Pickle generates real-time video of talking to you based on your audio inputs, which can be streamed directly to Zoom.
There we go, guys. I won't even need to be in the studio anymore. I'm just gonna sit here from now on and be really boring and be like moving side to side as I talk, and I'll be in like Thailand or something. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I'll stream wherever I go, but this is funny too. Of course, this is what happened last night. Meanwhile, in Thailand. That was a great time. And then Bhutan, and this was covered in the news, guys.
Prioritizing happiness over wealth has quietly emerged as a major player in the cryptocurrency world, with $780 million worth of Bitcoin, which is nearly a third of its GDP. Bhutan has become the fourth largest government holder of Bitcoin. Now, what's fueling the country's ambitions to become a leader in green crypto mining? Here's our report with answers.
So I don't want to play the whole thing because it's like 3 minutes long. But yeah, Bhutan now is the fourth largest government holding Bitcoin now. And just overnight, guys, that was covered. Elon Musk says he supports ending all property taxes in America. He's also been talking about cutting all income taxes, and of course Trump on his no tax on tips and everything else. I mean, we may not have taxes in America soon, guys. I mean, it may come to that. Again, of course, you know what's going to make that happen, and that's going to be, of course, our AI and robot spin on everything. What's going on in the chat? How's it going? Jesus. Jay Share 2.0. Yo, Taku, what's up? How's it going, Jay Share? How you doing? Hopefully you're buying that dip, right? Who else bought that dip this morning? Crypto Corey in the house as well. Yeah, we all bought that dip, man. If you didn't buy that dip, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to help you, man. I mean, it was so glorious. It was amazing. You had to make some good moves then, for sure. This is the first time we'll see Bitcoin being used as a unit of account in Berlin, El Salvador.
Circular economies, and not one has things priced in sats, but here in Berlin, El Salvador, we've got the first.
Look at that!
Well, the first store that we've seen that is pricing their menu in sats because they're using.
Look at that, 5,000 sats for I don't know what that is. Decrypas. Is that like a mixed drink? 2 for $5 or 5,000 stats. Yes, 5,000 stats. Yeah, and I mean honestly, what did we see? Oh my god, it was like 3 months ago. We saw Walmart changing their digital readout systems for all the items on every shelf. Like, what are they doing? Are they planning on doing the same thing where it revolves in different currencies or maybe different cryptocurrencies? I don't know. Lovely Sunday we're having. Yeah, that was fun. Wasn't that fun yesterday, guys? When we saw the red candles go to the floor. That's so funny. Yeah, Trump trade tariffs will sell Bitcoin prices higher for long term due to the weakness of the U.S. dollar and global currency markets and lower yields of the U.S. government securities, says Jeff Park, Bitwise's head Alpha Strategies. Guys, the Bitcoin tariffs will send Bitcoin prices higher. Higher, not lower. Higher. Yeah, and then this is the other one I was talking about, segueing into the AI and dystopian future segment. Okay, so there is an app now or a website you can go to, and you can literally scan a room and a part of the geological area and find out exactly where it is on Earth. Scary stuff, and it will pinpoint it. It is nuts, just crazy stuff. So that's GeoSpy AI. Man, we are no longer safe. Not even from individuals anymore. We don't know the government's had this forever, but now it's in the public hands. Everything like this just becoming more and more just casually available to every single citizen in the world today. Child Jumper was asking, of course, about the cost cutter, and about Elon Musk, how he's doing. There's nothing really too crazy to talk about there. Welcome back to work, Diamond Hands, guys. We're all back to McDonald's. It's time to Diamond Hand again. Yeah. I think hopefully we're done working at McDonald's for a while. Famous Satoshi Nakamoto statue has arrived in El Salvador as well. This piece of work is amazing. This thing's awesome. I have a different video down there I could show you later. I mean, you can like be behind it, and you can see like the person's face was sitting directly behind it. So anyone, of course, can be Satoshi, because we are all Satoshi, like the V for Vendetta. Anyway, the sentiment on Bitcoin is 108K. I don't need a job. Bitcoin's going to $1 million. Now it's at 99999. Would you like fries with that? McDonald's, sir. Yes, of course. The McDonald meme lives on. New El Salvador ramps up its Bitcoin accumulation, adding 2 per day instead of 1. So hopefully they will keep that up. I mean, they're going to drain the supply, guys, just by 1 Bitcoin or 2 at a time. Every time we're down, I should say, they're buying 11. This is that new statue I'm talking about that they just erected in, it's not new, they just moved it to El Salvador. Again, there's another video I have that's better put together. Maybe it was that one on top. It might have been that. Where am I? God, am I? There we go. Yeah, this is when they unpack it. Look at this. Crazy. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. All right. And what else we got? Vitalik doesn't buy Ethereum, it only sells it. Ripper only doesn't buy XRP, only sells it. The US doesn't buy USD, it only sprints it. And there can only be 1 Bitcoin, guys. Wake up. We can't create any more Bitcoin. There's only 21 million. We're still in that narrative where we still have the perfect money. Until something else breaks, the fundamentals of Bitcoin still exist. You bought the dip, then the actual dip, and then the dip of the dip. I'm sure you guys felt some of that. I mean, you never can always time the very bottom. I got really close on a couple, but I did not get the bottom of a bunch of the ones I was looking at eyeing up and buying some more. The dip of the dippity dip. Jeez. This is the biggest Bitcoin bear trap ever, according to Crypto Rover. Guys, we're at the very, very bottom, ready to explode into the banana zone, into massaphoria, and then, of course, work right down or run that down the roller coaster again. I don't even know. Do you guys feel like it's going to be a double top this year, or it's going to be just a single peak? That's my question to you. I think because last cycle, the 4 years ago, we got the double peaks. I think we're going to get just one giant spike up. But you just never know if that giant spike is going to be the final one. Are we just going to keep running and running and running? It's going to be the same scenario. Buy the dip, sell the top. Buy the dip, sell the top. Are you going to get in and going to get out? Oh, we'll see. Justin, over 100. Does Bitcoin never stop? Mass adoption for the only asset that no one else can create more of, and then we've got another halving, or we're going to cut that in half for the miners. I mean, come on, that narrative's still true, right? At some point, something's going to break, and we can't keep this game going on forever, especially when all the tokenomics and every other coin still exist the same way. Anyway, Justin, over 188 billion was wiped out of the crypto market in the past 24 hours. That was yesterday. That's really not that much money in the grand scheme of things. I mean, what was it? China wiped off like more than $500 billion in the stock market. This is a dip for ants. That's what I've been saying. It's a dip for ants. And then crypto last night. This was funny.
Uno. Late.
Oh, Uno. God, guys. What's going on in the chat? The dip was amazing. Yes, it was amazing. I don't know, man. Was just going to hodl. If it goes up forever, Wendy. It goes up forever, Wendy. It's going up forever, Laura, right? Laura?
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right.
Forever. Tax regulations need a massive reset. They are torturing the American people. So this, of course, Elon Musk. I've been retweeting a lot of his stuff lately. I'm excited. I'm not a huge fan of Elon, but I'm excited for all these metrics he's been sharing, and of course, where he is pledging to be taking our country. And yeah, I got, of course, our my crypto almanac. Pretty cool stuff. I shared with you guys last time. All right, so that is where we are caught up from last week. Where else are we going? We're going to look at the normies, and we're going to take a look back at Bitcoin. The normies right now are looking up, of course, what did I say at the beginning of my stream? The biggest news article of the day was, of course, what the hell was Kanye West's girlfriend or wife or whatever wearing at the Grammys? Nothing. She was wearing nothing. It's nuts. I cannot believe they do something like that. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm not going to show that picture. Miles Garrett, I don't know what the normies are looking at there. Canadian tuxedo, is there a difference? Sovereign Wealth Fund, of course, they're talking about the U.S. Sovereign Wealth Fund that came out today. We covered that a little bit here. Blue Ivy, Copper Cup, Barbie, HSU, what? Death? Pneumonia? Yikes. Did Taylor Swift win a Grammy? Really? People are Googling that specific phrase? Wow. I thought the normies couldn't get any more normie, right? My God. Wow, I cannot make this crap up. You said meaning. Yeah, you said meaning, really. You said. Okay, you said shut. I don't know what the hell that is. Final Destination Bloodlines is a new Final Destination movie, I guess. Man, this is very normie-rific today, guys. Did Taylor Swift win a Grammy? Another one, 2025. On 500,000 plus searches. Oh my God, this is disgusting. This hurts my brain. I'm not gonna have any hair by the end of this damn freaking thing. Benson Boone Grammys. No, what do the normies love, guys? They love their celebrities. They love their sports. Celebrities and sports. Today it's just celebrities. Toby Keith, Pat Hoberg, Battlefield Labs sign up. What the world? Oh, it's a new Battlefield game. How many Grammys does Drake have? Really? Santorini. I almost thought that was Satoshi, guys, for a minute. No, can't give the normies any credit. Spurs versus Grizzlies. But then here we go with the rest of the sports. And we got one market search today. That's it. Just stock, Trump, Canada, and stock. Yeah. So the normies don't even know what's going on. They have no clue. They have no freaking idea. They're lost. Look at this. Bitcoin search is down on the day. I don't think we're up. I highly doubt it. Nope. Look at that. We are at the bottom of the barrel. Normies have no freaking clue what's about ready to happen. What's going to happen is going to rip their faces off. All right, let's, of course, get back into Bitcoin and see where we're headed for the night. Looks like Bitcoin is now shooting back up on the market open for the foreign markets in about 12 minutes. Looks like it wants to retest 102. Let's see, pretty soon. There's really nothing really standing in the way of taking 102. It's going to be like 105 that really gives us any resistance. Let's look at the chart real quick to see what's going on. Take a look back at the chat. How dare I not love Space Daddy? Space Daddy? You're talking about Kanye? Space Daddy? I don't know who Space Daddy is. Aaron Burgers, LOL. The focus one, U.S. aid. Elon is cutting funding to... Oh, you're talking about Elon being Space Daddy. Yes. Of course, Elon Space Daddy. He's going to get us to Mars, right? And Doge is going to be the coin of Mars. It could happen, guys. It could happen. You're going to get a DOGE, government, Department of Government Efficiency, like funding rate, and you can get some sort of a certain amount sent to your family if you dedicate your life to going to Mars or something. Jeez, giant bag of Doge. Anyway, enough kidding aside. Let's see where's Bitcoin's going out. After tonight. So last night, Friday was fun, guys. Of course, we hit our bear target. It wasn't too spectacular, but what was really funny and interesting was the super bear I did for troll everyone. Of course, heading back down to our 87 target level where the super bears want to hit. They've been calling for that now for the last 3 months. We drew that as we normally do for fun. And it actually played out. It's so funny. You can't make this shit up. And I had no intention on that at all. I never even expected it to draw out that long. I never draw anything out that long, guys. Like, I always go out to, like, the market open the next day, maybe as far as, like, 12, you know? Not these time frames. It's just so funny. And anyone who can tell you where Bitcoin's going is a goddamn liar, right? And should be taken with a grain of salt to any of these price predictions, because we don't. I mean, no one knows where Bitcoin's going. You can speculate. No one knew that we were going to have a giant sell-off because of tariffs. We're not priced in yet, right? I mean, come on. All right. So anyway, with all that being said, let's clean this up and move on. I don't think I'm going to. My computer's been running so well with all these deleted now that I can't keep all of them saved anymore. So I might make a check mark or something. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we've been on it like crazy now, 20 nights in a row. It's been phenomenal. But anyway, moving on. Of course, guys, our ritual, of course, consists of the Bitcoin altar and lighting the Bitcoin candle for our chaos magic this evening. That's what we do, because Bitcoin is powered by chaos, according to the words of Michael Saylor. And I like those words, he said, of course, of Michael Saylor. Yes,
Bitcoin's powered by chaos.
Yes, he did. He did say that. I got so giddy when he said it. Yes, he did. All right. So that's why we're going to light the Bitcoin candle and get on with it. We're going to get on with it. And, of course, Kurok Payos. We are going to get the markets pumping tonight. All right. Moving on. All right. So, where's Bitcoin going? What I like to do, of course, guys, you only need 3 numbers to know where all the volume is going to be at on this side of the world or the other side of the world. It's really funny how it works, but the Eastern Standard Time, what I've noticed throughout the years, you can kind of get a good idea of how, of course, we just went through all the market trends, right? We understand where the trend is, where the market sentiment is. I just blew through all the metrics with you guys. So, looks like we're coming back up. We're coming back up out of this this pit. The only thing that kind of I would see on the horizon that would kind of pull us back a little bit is we get some solid news coverage. There's nothing like this. Nothing's changed. But like if we get some news, like some doom and gloom news, like Trump is talking or not talking to China, or Trump is talking or not talking to Canada, some of that could kind of spill over into the price action. And again, it's going to be nothing on the face value. It's going to mean nothing, but it will affect the market. So keep an eye on that because it will affect our marketplace. So anyway, so tonight 9 p.m. and we're looking at, of course, midnight and 3 a.m. So the reason why I do that is because market opens at 9 a.m. for the foreign markets, just like it does here in the United States, Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty easy to track. And then, we've got lunchtime for them as well, typically around noon, sometimes offset by a half hour or an hour, depending on what market. Of course, I'm talking about Japan, China, and Germany being the next 3 largest, ecosystem or economies, right? So, yeah, and then we got 3 a.m. in the morning, where they close roughly all together. What am I doing here? I got these all jumbled up. And then, we roll over in the morning on Monday, or Tuesday at 9 a.m. Alrighty. So, where's midnight? There we go. Okay. So, with that being said, where are we headed? Well, before I do any more, you know what? I forgot. Oh, no, I already did that. Never mind. Anyway, so 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock right now is about to run out. Looks right now we're getting some bullish momentum. The ceiling's gonna be at 105. It looks like. So let's go back test and see where that takes us. Yeah, right about there where we started. I mean that's gonna be the biggest point of resistance we're gonna hit. I don't know if we're gonna hit that tonight, but that will be the top. Most likely, unless we break on through because another country wants to be announced overnight, we could pull back down to again retest 95. But I feel like we're looking pretty good right here. We could maybe rebound a little bit back to 101, then retest 95. Then shoot back up to retest the 101. I don't feel like we're gonna break 100K again. Every time we break 100K, we spring right back up. It doesn't take that long either. Like, not even a day, was it? Was it even a day? We were at 99K on the 2nd, yeah. So it was not even 24 hours. It was probably only like 18 hours that we were down under 100K. So I'm gonna say my base case target, guys, is that if we maintain this level, let me get closer. We get in there. There we go. So if we maintain this level, we're probably only gonna make a little bit of a move up. It's gonna be kind of like some slump price action into tomorrow morning, and we might sell off a little bit down to 100. That'd be my base case scenario. I want to say my bull case scenario is probably going to be a little higher. Maybe touch that 105, play around with it, and then roll over in the morning. Whoa, that takes us. Whoa, this is the 1 hour chart. Whoa, no, let me redraw that real quick. 15, the 15. What in the world? Yeah, I went way too out there. Mixing up my time frames. All right, so it doesn't really change much. It just looks a lot cleaner. Roll on over. So that'd be my baseline target. Really boring price action overnight. Bullish price action. We're gonna get a little higher, but maybe hit like 103, 102. Be my guess. Maybe touch 105 once, maybe? I don't know. Bitcoin can make a lot of moves in a short time frame. So I'm going to put in something like that for our bullish price target. I want to be bullish, man. I'm so sick of this. Let's be bullish. God. This is back and forth. And then, yeah, our bear case scenario is going to be kind of where our... Man, it's going to be a little lower than that. Something happens overseas. We touch under 100K again. Maybe China says something dumb and we react to it in the morning. I don't know. I'm going to say we're going to bounce down there for our bear. And our Super Bowl, sure, why not? We're going to touch it, break on out. Why not? That's going to be our Super Bowl scenario. And of course, the super ones are definitely trolling, guys. I'd love to see them. You never can predict where it's going to go entirely, but yeah. Of course, we know where the bear is going. The super bear is going down here to 87K, and of course, bounce right back up. And that will not play out again as well as it did last time. There's no way. There's no way. Never say never. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. That's where I see us going. How's it going, Danny, in the house? How the hell you been, my guy? Vegeta, of course. I'm blessed by Prince Vegeta today. You growing that mustache out still? Yeah. I mean, it worked for you in Dragon Ball GT until it didn't work for you in Dragon Ball GT. Because, we kind of shit-canned Dragon Ball GT. We don't talk about it anymore. Even though it's still, in my opinion... canon and a different timeline. But anyway, you predict green or yellow? Oh, okay. So you're feeling bullish too, huh? Yeah. God. I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna either be yellow or red for me. I'm feeling more yellow and red. I do like red. Those are my two favorite colors. Of course, I'm feeling yellow and red. Oh wow, your daughter trolled you. What? What? Danny, what is going on? Focus One says, thanks for the stream. Of course, man, of course. Have a good night. Have a good night. My pride was broken that day. Oh my God. What did your daughter troll you with? Like, how did she troll you? Like on the charts? How old's your daughter? That's the question. That's how we can really figure out how much she trolled you. Same green or yellow. Yeah. It looks like you guys are bullish tonight. Nice. More bullish than I am. That's even better. When he had the stash in... okay, I see. Because of Dragon Ball GT Vegeta, your daughter trolled you for the mustache. yeah. What's her name? Bra? Your daughter's name is Bra. Yeah. Jeez. Anyway, hope you guys have a great night. Please be safe. Don't do anything stupid. These crazy times are going to do crazy swings, and you're going to feel like you need to get out, you need to get into something else. But sometimes the best things you can do are just sit on your hands and do nothing. I say this sincerely, guys. Like, I don't want to see you get wrecked. Don't trade with a ton of volatility and leverage, right? Those are two things that do not mix well. So, yeah, with that being said, this is the Crypto Otaku. Enjoying a nice glass of whiskey with you guys. Cheers, guys, to our future gains, and we'll see you again soon. Later!
Insufficient. We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law. You always print money to do that. I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency. Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above me in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Rosebud. Later.
Bet.